I think that the assumption that a lot of Africans have with African Americans when it comes to love is the stereotypes that they see on TV, single mom standing in the welfare line, dad that isn't involved or doesn't want to be involved, and, this and that. Like, African American families aren't as quote unquote broken as they appear to be. Like, there's definitely plenty of love and abundance of love within the African American community. If you're willing to, get to know people.
And I agree with you. I think maybe my question didn't come out correctly. My question is, has there been a generational shift of the way partners express love to each other? So would you think when you look at your grandpa's love with your grandma, what is the difference between your own love with your fiance? Is it the same? Do you guys, like you said, they dance? Maybe, they dance, they say they love you, all kinds of stuff. Okay, let me give you an example. So how I grew up and how probably Kiru grew up, because she said she barely hugged her mom. But I don't think that Kiru's doubts that her mother loves her. So Kiru's mom never expressed her love by hugging Kiru up and bothering Kiru up, like with all emotions and stuff. But she was always there for Kiru. She made sure Kiru never got hungry. That's how she expressed her love for Kiru. She made sure she changed Kiru's diapers like every other mom does. She made sure if Kiru wasn't feeling well, she probably wouldn't go to sleep till she figures out what's wrong with Kiru. If Kiru was having problems in school, she would walk to school with Kiru to address the problem. Somebody was bullying Kiru in school, she would go to school with Kiru and make sure she talks to the teacher, the principal, and everybody else in that school. And to let you know that's my daughter and nobody should mess with my daughter. You see what I'm saying? That's the way that her mother expressed love. But she did not express it by being all emotional, hugging up and, buttering up and all that kind of stuff. But I'm assuming that Nkiru is going to be different with her own family. She's going to be more hugging her kids. She's going to be more expressive, saying "I love you, baby." Kind of those kind of things. So my question is it the same for you? What you saw your parents do, what you saw your grandparents do, is it the same for you now? Or is it different?
Um, it's definitely different. My family, um, like my mom's generation, my grandparents' generation, they were a little too rough, I would say, with love. Um, I'm definitely I'm not gonna say I gentle parent. That's not like I'm definitely not those, YouTube, Instagram moms that's like, oh no, Nate, sit down. Like I'm not gentle parenting, but I definitely allow for more grace with my child that I wasn't given and that my parents weren't given from their parents either. So I will say that is something that is different with my generation than with others. Like, there's a thing in schools now where children are given mental health days where, they just woke up, they're on the wrong side of the bed, they can't really focus in school, so you allow them to stay home versus going to school and being disruptive and stuff like that. So that's something that is different with our generation of parenting, I would say, versus others. I don't have the expectation that my son is going to be perfect every single day because I know he's not a perfect person. Versus my parents were like, no matter what is going on, you need to get up and do this and do that without an attitude, without a huff and puff, whatever. So I would say that's how um, my generation differs as far as expressing love. My parents expressed love. I mean, yes, they told me they loved me and all that, but it was very, I love you, so you better be perfect or else. And my love is, I love you, and even if you aren't perfect, it's my love is going to be unwavering.